Let's KV derp, yeah.
Let's. Hey guys, it's Jim, aka Armorama, aka PC War Machine, aka lots of other things. And I'm back. Yes, it has been a long break between videos, but I am back. And you're watching me play some KV2 action here. I recently got my second mark of excellence in the KV2. It's the only tank I've ever gotten a second mark of excellence in, actually, so this shows you what a scrub lord I am. And, yeah, I just actually discovered that I was kind of near the 85% mark. Oh, yep, that happened. Yep. I love this too because the ELC. I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna try to sneak up around him and try to get in there and get that rear shot. Oh crap! Damn it! Yeah, ram kill. Um. Anyways, but yeah, I've been playing the KV2 a lot lately. I saw that I was kind of near. I think I was at like 79%, and I was like, wow, I could get close to 85%, so get my second mark. So I kind of tried hard. And yeah, 5916s, man, they make good KB2 food. But I really just ground it. I grinded the KB2. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. And I eventually got up to the 85%, and so yeah, that was how I did it. Looked at a couple of my other tanks, but I'm like so far down because I just don't play anything that regularly anymore. I mean, I'm sure at one point with my SU-122-44, I must have been near a second mark, and I have a lot of first marks on tanks, but just no second marks or third, for that matter. Can't even imagine getting up to 95%. So, but we're not here to talk about all that today. We're here to feature this little Lefehfefefe arty video. This is one that I actually submitted to Jingles and submitted to Quickie Baby and submitted to Pointy Hair Jedi, but they haven't run it yet. I'm Pointy Hair Jedi, probably, to be fair, maybe eventually will run it. I don't know, but because they'll probably run out of stuff for me to submit for my Patreon supporter status thing. But I just thought I would cover it in here. You know, why not? It's a hell of a game, and I'm going to kind of babble for a little bit of this first part, because at some point when I kind of say, hey, this is the part you want to start watching what's going on in the game, rather than me listening to me babble, because yeah, it's a match that probably one of the most enjoyable matches I've ever played in the game. I don't like to play arty. I rarely play arty. I'm not even sure why I have this thing. I think it was just on sale one day, and I was like, all right, well, I suppose if I need a French artillery premium, I'll use it. I think it used to be a tier 4, wasn't it? But it just fires so damn fast, and yeah, it is this thing. If you get a chance, I don't know if it's still for sale, but if you get a chance and you want a premium arty, this is the one to own. I've been trying to do my last SPG 15 mission, and I've been trying to do it with tier 7 arties because that's the highest tier arty I have. But I haven't been very successful, and I keep thinking maybe I should just go back to this thing, because eventually I'll just get lucky and get some really high, damage rolls and so forth, get full pens on something, and I think you're supposed to get, what, 4,000 damage on that, either assistance and damage, I forget. You have to score in the, oh yeah, you have to score in the top 3 damage players and also survive the match, I believe. I think that's the requirements, so... Anyways, and you have to do at least 2,000, or is it 4,000? 2,000, I think. 2,000 damage. I'm thinking of the light tank. I also need to do light tank mission 15, which is proving to, again, be a pain in the ass. I mean, I've been platooning occasionally with Maverick trying to do it, and then I've been just doing it on my own, and nope, just can't seem to get a match where I can do the 4,000 required spotting, assistance, and actual damage, or combination thereof. Or with a platoon mate, you can get a combination thereof. But yeah, just not getting it. So, anyways, what else has been up with me in the last, 6 months since I put out a video? Well, I've been playing a hell of a lot of Fallout 4 is what I've been doing. A little bit of The Division lately. A little bit of XCOM 2. Yeah, I know. All games that Jingles plays. But not because of Jingles. I probably started playing The Division more due to my other online fanboy crush. That would be Frankie on PC and 1080p. But yeah, I play so many games. I can list a bunch of games I wouldn't have played without his videos. Well, DayZ definitely mod. Rust, probably The Division, Subnautica. What else? There's probably another one I can't think of, but yeah, a bunch of games. And, to be fair to Jingles, I have played a few games that he has been interested in or played, but you know, like XCOM 2, I played XCOM, the original, not the original, but the more recent one, and yeah, I played that. I enjoyed it. The current XCOM 2 is god-awful hard. I can't even say how ridiculously hard they made the game. I don't know what level Jingles is playing on, whether he's playing it on the easy level, but I don't know how he gets all those flawlesses, man, because I'm kind of in his area time-wise now, and anyways. But yeah, oh, here we go. Here's where I start to get. So I've got 2 kills already. But it's going to get crazy here. So I finally noticed these guys over here in the north, and they're making a rush. And I do have a couple fail shots here. I'm trying to help these teammates out. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. You know, that one was short. The tank game's pretty quickly. The arty game's pretty quickly. And its trajectories are kind of the best thing, because especially when you get into these kind of TD mode shots, which you're about to see here. So none of those shots connected. But now, when it counts, when I need them to connect, watch. And he disappears, and I take the shot, and boom. Now that was just, that shot I think was short to where I was aiming it, but luckily that was completely RNG. Then I track him, or actually my teammate tracked him, I think, the arty, and then I follow up, and a fire, and it takes him out. So I get that one too, even though somebody rushed a shot there at the end. Now I'm looking for those other 2 guys. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay, so we're gonna focus down on here on the T-80 and the Covenanter, and you know, the mean arty who fire from a distance. Miss a couple times here. They are moving, you know, north to south pretty rapidly here. But we'll go ahead and try for it. Oh, yep, there goes the T-80. Another fire. Wow, that's 2 fires and pretty close together. And will I get him? Yep, got him too. Covenanter's like, okay, wow. Oh, crap. Yeah, he didn't have long to live, did he? So there's 6 kills in the space of a very short amount of time. So can we get some more, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. So, you know, the game's even. We've drawn even now, 10-10. Now we're 11-10. So there's still 4 tanks in their team, 2 tanks, a Hellcat, and a is that a HT, the Japanese Tiger, basically, which I have that tank connection. That's probably the last premium tank I ever bought, and probably will be the last I'll buy for a long time. Don't like the premiums nowadays. They just don't seem to do what they need to do. So we're gonna try to get this Hellcat. Let's see, we're getting there, and yep, got him too. Now I'm not saying this game doesn't have tons of RNG in it, but there's a point where, you know, you get that domino effect where everything's just kind of lining up for you to shoot at. And I think that's, you know, like I look back on my pools medal and I kind of see the same thing in that. You know, I killed one enemy, then moved on to the next spot, killed another enemy. This is the same thing with this kind of scenario. So can we get him? Can we get him for 8 kills? Can we get him? Come on. And nope. Is he going to pull back up? Yes, he is. Or he's going to become visible again. Oh, can we get him this time? Yes, we can. So at Radley Walters in a tier 6 match for a tier 5 premium arty, not bad. I liked it. Maybe, like I said, maybe you had to be there. Maybe it was one of those things where when you're playing the game, I was laughing my butt off at this point because of the RNG and so forth. And we're going to make a desperate, attempt here. I think one of the arties about to either kill his. Yeah, I think one of the arty kills his friend, or yeah, they're in platoons together. So yeah, boom, he killed his friend, and now I think I want to say let me watch the scores on my team, but I want to say that he drowns himself, but I'm not sure actually. Is he going to drown himself, or is someone going to spot him? Well, I don't think. Yeah, he must drown himself because nobody's even near where these guys are. So we thought we might have to go all the way over there, and I figured, well, I might as well just move in that direction. Maybe I'll get at least to be in a position where I can take a shot. And the M41 is clearly a lot faster than me. Maverick has the tier 7 now, the M12, so he's all happy. And I've got the Russian S51. I finally bought that. You can get it off the KV2. And it is god-awful. I should put up a replay of that because it is just god-awful. From the stat screens that this was an ace mastery with a Radley Walters, a high caliber, and a top gun. Not sure the replay site's getting all of them, but I mean, we got an arsonist and a bruiser as well. You can see we damaged and killed the M18 Hellcat, the T-34 Rudy, the ARL-44, the M18 Hellcat, the Covenanter, the heavy tank number 6, the T1 heavy tank, and the T-80, most of these being tier 6s, which obviously helps. And then team score-wise, we had top XP, top damage, I believe, right? Yeah, top damage, 22,070, which isn't a huge whole lot, but I mean, we were catching the end of quite a few of those tanks to put them out of their misery. You can see the T1 heavy on our team was second in damage. Not sure the M7 was actually he must have been spotting. Yeah, no. Let's see. He damage assistance damage. Yeah, he got detecting of 1,500, so that was good for him. He was probably helping spot some of those guys I was shooting. And then for detailed reports, we've got 16 shots fired with 9 hits and 9 penetrations. Splash damage 2 and damage 2,070 from a distance of more than 300 meters, 1131. So this means about 800 plus damage was within 300 meters when I shot those guys as they were approaching our position. And yep, that was it. So hope you enjoyed that little replay. I'm just going to kind of babble a little bit more if you want to listen to some more stuff about Fallout and 4 and so forth. You know, come on with me. And if not, you can end the video here. And we appreciate you watching. And I do appreciate you guys being loyal to the channel. We exceeded 300 subscribers. But now we obviously are kind of getting into that area where we didn't have any content for like 6 months, in chunks of 6 months or whatever. So I'd see my subscriber number go down. It never went down below 300 again, but it would go from like 320 something down to like 318, 315, and now it's creeped back up to 327 again. So I'm not quite sure what's causing that, but I do appreciate you guys being the ones that are still subscribed to me. I appreciate you being loyal subscribers, and I will try to reward you in some way by telling funny jokes. Yes, funny jokes. I don't know. Some of you probably aren't aware of this. A lot of you are, obviously, but some of you aren't aware that I do have another channel, which I have like 400 and something videos on. So yeah, I put out videos for Kitmaker Network that are related to my business, and that's about scale modeling and so forth. So that's where primarily most of my videos go. This was just literally kind of a hobby, recreational kind of thing that I took up, and I'd still like to do it. I'd enjoy, mixing it up with my fellow gamers, and some of you may even have found me through comments on YouTube, because I am probably pretty well known for my outspoken nature on YouTube, much to my own demise sometimes. I just don't know when to shut up. But that said, I think I've got a pretty good footprint out on the net in terms of like comments and so forth, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, and so forth. So, but what can I say? I'm old and opinionated, much like another well-known gamer, which probably a lot of you know and probably know right off what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I have been enjoying a lot of Fallout 4. I think I've got some gameplay of that running now, I want to say. So this is basically a lot of recent settlements and so forth that I've been kind of building up in my original playthrough, which was just a kind of a whatever veteran difficulty level guy, male character. And then I started up recently with the new beta mode, which I guess maybe it's not a beta mode now, but it's basically the survival mode that they have in Fallout 4. Survival changes the game a lot. You can no longer fast travel, for example. Damage is not easily healed or quickly healed the way it was in the regular game. Like, you can't just give yourself a stim pack and get all your health back. You can give yourself a stim pack, but you gain your health back slowly. You have to eat and drink and sleep in order to keep your action points up and not be able to. You also need to use your VAT system now. If you don't play Fallout, you probably don't know what the hell VAT is, but VAT is basically a way to kind of set in your attack system, your attack plan, and so forth, and then the player will automatically carry out the attacks that you kind of set in. So, like, you see an enemy, you select the enemy you want to shoot at, you select his head, for example, if you want best damage, if that's you know, the creature that you're attacking is good to shoot their head. Usually it is, creature or person. And then you set up all your shots. You can select multiple targets, and there are certain guns that give you a lot of like VAT shots, and there are others that'll give you a couple shots and you're done. But I haven't actually ranked these guys up too much to get more action points. I should do that, because then I'd be able to use some of my bigger guns and shoot stuff. But mostly I use Deliverer, which is the silenced little like 9mm looking pistol, because it's just a badass little pistol and I love it. But I also use lots of other weapons. I use 50 cal snipers, and I use I think lately I've been using a lot of the assault rifle, which is 5.56, and it kind of fires off in rapid succession. You can get a lot of like nice headshots and things with that, which hopefully I'm featuring those now. And anyways, but yeah, no, I am enjoying a lot of Fallout 4, and like I said, I've been playing that primarily. I keep trying to like break away from it and go like play World of Warships or something, and World of Tanks, and I have probably played more World of Tanks than anything else recently by comparison to Fallout. But I have, when I looked at my Steam player whatever data thing yesterday, and I saw that I already have over 500 hours into Fallout 4. 500 hours. Yeah, I am pathetic. It just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where you kind of go, how have I spent that much time playing a game? But you know, I could probably say, I think I did 1,000 hours in Skyrim. So these role-playing games, they just really get me going, because there's so much escapism in them. You know, I was talking to Maverick earlier about this, I think earlier today, and it's like these games are they're not like competitive games, right? Like World of Tanks and World Warships, a lot of other games, a lot of first-person shooters are competitive. You're playing against people, you're playing against teams, whatever the scenario is, and it's competitive. Role-playing games aren't competitive. You're just existing in that world, doing things, ranking up your player. You're having fun, just kind of building, or whatever you're doing. It's more relaxing. It's far more relaxing than competitive games. I enjoy competitive games. Obviously, I wouldn't play 5 years now of. I've actually celebrated. I'm into 5+ years playing World of Tanks. I started in April of 2011. It is now almost July of 2016. So that's 5 years and a couple of months. So yeah, but yeah, the other game I played a lot of in the last say-year was Ark, which I might have mentioned that in a previous video that I put out recently. But yeah, I haven't played that recently. I think I do want to go back to it. They just put out a new map called Centerville or Center Island, something like that. And so it'd be kind of neat to go back and start a new character on a single-player self-hosted server again. I played a multiplayer. I've done that. I'm done with that. Again, that's competitive. Where you're playing against other tribes and people and so forth, and it's just a difference between I don't know, playing in a competitive environment. If you're playing with other friends and stuff, obviously, yeah, you're going to play multiplayer. But if you're playing by yourself, then it's more like exploring and building up your character and making your bases and getting your dinosaurs that you want and all that stuff. So yeah, that's me. I guess I'm, like I said, a bit of a I played the challenging mode obviously in Fallout 4 simply because I just wanted to see what it was like. And I have to admit, I think this second character, which I made this time I did the mom, it's been more enjoyable simply because it's more challenging. I mean, she died so easily in the early days of this game. It really was crazy how easily she died. Just the smallest little thing, hand grenade too close nearby, landmine too near, even though I'd try to run away, and the blast radius is too much, and she would just crumple and die. And then you'd have to restore from the last time you slept. So that's the other thing, is that you can't save game whenever you want. You have to find a bed or a sleeping bag or something and sleep for an hour, and then at least your game has been saved. So anyways, well, thanks for listening to my babbling. I will probably put out some more videos soon. I won't promise, but I will very much try to. If you guys want to see something, comment, let me know what you want to see a World of Warships video. I probably had some people sign up based on that Arkansas beta video that I put out, the most recent one. So yeah, I mean, I've been playing World of Warships. I've definitely got some information there. If you'd like to see me do reviews on games, I'd be happy to do that. I kind of don't know the direction to take the channel, to be honest. I mean, I kind of like the babble thing, obviously, but that's just because it's easy to talk, and I can always talk. But sometimes figuring out what it is people want to see is difficult unless you get the proper amount of feedback. So when I post this, I expect to see the 100 or so of you that probably will watch this in the first day or so, and then it'll just slowly creep up after that. But yeah, I expect some feedback in the damn comments section. All right, people, give me some feedback. All right, you can tell me I'm lame. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. I'm used to it in the comments sections on YouTube, anyways. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and remember, there's always another game down the road. There's always a better game coming out someday. So we'll see you next time on PC War Machine.